So namaste everyone. My guest today, Paul Kalagin. So namaste, Paul.
Namaste, everybody.
So as usually we have our online satsang. So Paul is in New York, Brooklyn, and I am somewhere in the middle of jungle, South Indian jungle. Okay, today we're going to speak about absolutely eternal question topic, which is Advaita Vedanta, philosophy and experience of non-duality. And as usually, so we basically in the context of Swami Shivananda tradition, so-called Sivananda yoga, and Satya Sai Baba tradition, because okay, Paul Kalagin is a Shivananda yoga master, meditation and yoga master, and um, I spent years and years in Satya Sai Ashram. I'm author of a number of books about Satya Sai, and also Kriya Yoga practitioner. Well, just recently, as far as I remember, yesterday, so it was Swami Shivananda's birthday there. So congratulations everyone. So it means September 8th, right?
Right.
September 8th. Right. So, one of the most difficult questions, which actually many people hate because it's difficult, is the actual experience.
Yeah.
And I know, I'm sure you know as well, so many so-called Advaita masters who just laugh when somebody is just asking this question. They just laugh, like stupid question. But that's the question. That's the question. Because okay, the ancient scriptures, for example, Adi Shankaracharya, in his eternal, ancient scripture, philosophical masterpiece Viveka Chudamani, about spiritual mystical discrimination. Discrimination means viveka, between reality and illusion. In this sense, he speaks actually that it's not the question how far we know Vedic scriptures, Upanishads, for example, but the question is, what is your experience? Well, how to experience absolute consciousness? My first and very simple question, which is very difficult one. How to experience? Okay, we can speak about, non-duality very easily. We have Osho Rajneesh, we have Ramana Maharshi, we have Satya Sai, who spoke about non-duality. We have Swami Shivananda. But come on, how to experience? I am not citizen of such and such a country. I'm not male or female. I'm not old or young. I'm not good or bad. I'm not Christian, not Jewish, not Muslim, not Hindu. I'm absolute consciousness. So, what is your opinion? What is your message?
Yeah, my message, my opinion, it goes naturally with me right now. It's a word meditation. So I think that's the key for it. So, but not just meditation like relaxation thing, real meditation. I mean, like which is uh, put you close to God, to yourself, like, and preparation for meditation, especially some practices, which is great, by the way, in Kriya Yoga. So I respect it so much. Like, I don't think it's in any tradition such deeply like um, absorbed the chakra system and preparation for true meditation through the concentration thing, through the, it's amazing things. Like I'm not like in Shivananda system it's a little different. I would say Shivananda system in a way preparation for Kriya Yoga. I would say that, like, even I think the Kriya Yoga, that's the highest like you can go. But for me, like the question you asked, like for me, it goes naturally in my mind. Just I don't think, but I feel it from my experience. Actually, it's meditation, but not meditation in a way just practice. You should know a lot about meditation to read about it, and it's supposed to be love in it. It's supposed to be some. That's very important. Yeah, you should put your heart in it, and just and that's the first thing. It's and second thing you're supposed to do with the master, with the teacher, because by yourself it's extremely difficult, almost impossible to do it the right way.
And confusing also.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So yeah, that's my answer. It's for me, it's like obvious, like how to reach it, how to get this experience. Like it's karma yoga also, of course, like helping people, like compassion, love. God is love, like Jesus said. Like it's obvious, and with combination of many practices, visualizations with chakras, with channels, cleaning yourself, like preparing yourself for true meditation, and practice meditation with the true master. That's my answer.
Yeah, actually, I think the first tricky kind of thing is that quite often people think that if they know means they got it. If I know something, it means I got it, but it's
Like
wrong.
information.
I
Yeah.
mean, of course, it is nice to know that we are not sinners, we are divine, but that's not enough. That's not spirituality yet. No, that's the first trick. We know that we are absolute consciousness because certain masters, including Satya Sai, including Swami Shivananda, they told us that we are absolute consciousness. But if we know, that's not enough. That's not spirituality. We have to experience it. And then, actually, let me remind our viewers that we have quite a number of videos dedicated to the very subtle question: what is the difference between relaxation and meditation? Yeah, and relaxation is a very important kind of exercise, which is really nice for all modern people with all that stress, tension, fears, well, depression. But it's not meditation. Relaxation is okay. You can watch your inhalation, just breath, yeah, watching your breath, then muscles, let it relax it. Okay, sometimes people go even deeper and they try to relax, to bring this relaxation into world of thoughts, mind, concepts. Okay, but the meditation then it goes very serious work with chakras, and even
Yeah.
beyond that is contemplation of certain philosophical teachings, and that's huge because when we think, just think about certain philosophical teachings, that's one kind of stuff, yeah. But if we contemplate, it's what is the difference to think and contemplate? Huge. Because when we just think and say, okay, I agree, I like this idea that I'm absolute consciousness. But when we contemplate, we're not speaking about mind anymore, we're speaking about consciousness, which is in a state of peace, just contemplate without any words and images, just this reality of consciousness. So, but very important to bring into meditation certain philosophy. We call it Vedanta, but not only Vedanta. Actually, we have a lot of great philosophical ideas in the Christian Bible. Yeah, both Old and New Testament. And the Torah. Yeah, and of course Buddhist scriptures. And actually, Satya Sai, he is author. Yeah, of I don't know how many hundred maybe books,
Yeah.
and the same like Swami Shivananda. Yeah, and they always okay, let me speak about Satya Sai. He was always giving certain so-called Mahavakya, so great, or sutras, as yeah, we like to use this word sutras, certain concept which is about truth. Okay, suppose if any of us contemplate idea, oh, I'm good for nothing, I'm just poor, stupid guy. You can meditate on that as well and become one. Because when we concentrate on something, we step by step become one. But if we take the teachings of Vedanta, for example, I'm Brahman, I'm consciousness, Aham Brahmasmi, and then you just contemplate this kind of idea, then gradually you experience oneness with this idea, and then you step by step experience it as actual experience.
Can I just
Um,
say the phrase?
yes, yes, yes. Please, please, please.
Yeah, um, with me, it's like not just to know information, but to be aware of it. I would say that way. That's the big difference. Sometimes you just know information, even philosophy, you can read a lot of things, but you have no experience. I know many people like that, who is very like smart, but it's no wisdom in it. It's no real wisdom because they don't have experience. They never meditated and they never like they learned like scriptures like they learned like math or so. It's okay also. I'm not saying
Like
like
newspapers.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm not blaming them or something like, but it's true. They think they're gonna read and this is it. They know it, but it's just the first step. It's like and then it's 100 steps after. So you should be aware of it, and it's the big sadhana. So you should do many things after you learn some information. Like you said, you should read some scriptures and philosophy. I think is absolutely necessary from my way. Like if you don't know what to do, like you said, like you can do simple thing, but if you don't know who you are and what you're doing, it's not gonna go far. So you're not gonna be successful with it. But if you know some information, if you read it, and with the practices, like step by step, like with the intuition, using Buddhi, like you said, like the Viveka thing, and with the master, and day by day to be patient with the patients, on a daily basis, not like once you do and
Yes, yes.
you don't do. That's so important. It should be like you brushing the teeth, like 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 every day. Like you should be self-disciplined, not just discipline, but self-discipline. If you have it, so it's a combination of things. And then you meditate, then you do like according you already know what you're doing. Actually you have a guide, like a teacher with the scriptures. You have a guide and you have discipline, and then you practice year after year, and then you have the experience. So it's kind of like I'm saying, it's simple but not easy. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And of course, nothing happens spontaneously. Many people now they like to
Only
hope
you
that
can do it, right? Not your teacher. Like it's your job, like your
yeah,
work.
it's like you can't become rich spontaneously. You can't become enlightened spontaneously. It's a
Yeah,
result of certain behavior, proper behavior, or misbehavior. Then you can't get it.
yeah.
Yeah, can't experience. So, let us conclude this video for today. So, thank you very much, Paul. So, of course, I invite all of our viewers to visit, surf, and enjoy your website and many videos on many platforms. So, Paul Kalagin, and you can easily, guys, find whatever videos, articles, book in English as well, And of course, I invite people to visit my website, dubyansky.com, and also whatever videos about premises. So quite often you can come across my videos. Well, God bless all of us. Thank you very much. See you next time.